Thursday, live from the Fog Dome.
Seriously.
Can't even see Lark across the street. Hey everyone, and welcome. It's another Training Thursday for today, Thursday, January 27th, 2022. I'm Jordan Bateman, Vice President Communications for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association, the mighty ICBA. Joined as always by
Kerry Vital, Program Manager for the Training and Apprenticeship Department.
Deb's bouncing baby girl. And Kerry, we are in a fog dome, I believe is what we're...
Is that what we call it? Because I can't see out my window.
Yeah, everything has names now, right? Like atmospheric
true.
Rivers, heat domes.
That's true. This is very foggy today.
It's kind of crazy. Like, it was sort of scary driving in. Like,
oh yeah,
so
like you can only really see like the car right in ahead of you. You can't like see the turns in the road or anything. I was like,
I was more worried about people coming from other ways and hitting me. But anyways,
like, oh my gosh.
Okay, we are January 27th. On January 1st, a new provincial amendment to the Employment Standards Act came in, and what it mandated was 5 sick days per employee, paid for by the employer. Very generous of the employers, not that they were asked.
I was going to say.
But this new policy is causing quite a bit of chaos and confusion in not just construction industry, but among employers.
Yeah, it is. We get a lot of emails. The training department is also the member services team. And we get a lot of emails to our member services inbox asking us questions about this policy. So on February the 10th, we are doing a free webinar about BC's new paid sick day leave and what employers need to know. So it's with 2 presenters from Pulver Crawford Munroe LLP. Sorry, that was a bit of a tongue twister there.
Pulver Crawford Munroe
LLP. So Marcia, McNeil and Marino, Sveinson are going to come and chat about this. It's for informational purposes only. It is not construed as legal advice. Just wanted to get that out first.
Well, I'm going to take it as like gospel legal advice.
Excellent.
Base my whole life on it.
That'll be fun to watch.
Okay.
So part-time, full-time, indefinite, or fixed-term employees, everybody is covered by this policy in BC. And so obviously this is definitely causing some confusion, as Jordan said. So we wanted to do a bit of information, give you a bit. We
should let off top. This is a free webinar,
yes.
Free for ICBA members and Merit Canada members, although I don't know why Ontario people would be logging into a BC sick leave thing, but nonetheless.
Hey, you never know.
Free for ICBA members. Thursday, February 10th. It's a webinar, 9 a.m. to 10:30. Get the information, figure out how this is going to work. There are legitimate public policy issues going on with this amendment now. There are some bugs that need to be worked out. Our president, Chris Gardner, was one of 11 association presidents to sign a letter that went to Minister Harry Baines this week, asking for some clarity because...
we don't know either.
Yeah, because the way the act is written right now is your employee is eligible for 5 days of sick time based on what part of the year they were hired. So just to make that clear, so if you were hired on May 15th, 2020, or May 15th, 2014, whatever, but May 15th.
Exactly.
Technically, the way the act is written, you could get 5 days free for paid sick leave in the beginning part of 2022.
Yep.
And then it resets on your anniversary date.
So you get 10 in one year, which is fantastic for the employee. But definitely a concern to business owners and employers.
Yeah, so we don't believe that's the spirit of the legislation or what
I don't think so.
We think it's an unintended consequence. Yeah. The bureaucrats in Victoria suggested sending a letter to the minister because it would have to be changed by cabinet regulations. Yep. So 11 trade associations representing the majority of the workforce in British Columbia, Chamber of Commerce, manufacturing,
not just construction,
tourism, restaurants, across the board have sent this in. I know that even in the public sector there's been talk about this because they as well have these issues. So lots to talk about there, but it's little wrinkles like this that you need to know about and that Marcia and Marino will help you with on February 10th. You can register below, on the link below, or go to icba.ca/courses, see everything we offer. But this one's free and worth 90 minutes of your time because it can save you a lot of headaches down the road.
Exactly. And if you are a non-member, I don't know why you are, but you should become a member, but it is $25.
Right, so if you're watching this time, that's true. You should just become a member.
Just become a member, exactly.
We're so fun.
We got lots of free things for members. We got lots of things going on, so you should be a member.
Kerry, you were pretty excited because there was a blip in your cereal feed today.
I was so happy. So apparently cereal is cereal productions, not cereal itself, has a new show coming out next week. I think it's the 3rd.
Is it true crime?
It is true crime.
Okay, good.
So apparently it's a British case, and I think she said something 2013, 2014. Something went around about terrorism in schools. No, but it's with the guy from S-Town.
Okay, I like it.
So yeah, so I have to listen to the trailer afterwards.
What is Sarah doing now?
I think she's like the director, producer of everything now.
She can't voice anything for us anymore?
I know. I remember when I listened to the first season, and then like she was narrating my dreams for like 6 months after that, because I just like binged the entire podcast.
Yeah, podcasts were around for a long time, and then Serial hit, and it really became like...
That was my first one for sure.
You were like, baby boomers were talking to you about it, elderly people were downloading Serial, like everyone all of a sudden was into podcasts, so we're always curious when they have a new one out.
Exactly, so I was very excited to see that this morning. So yeah, apparently that comes out next week, and they're releasing everything at once, so it's like a Netflix situation, I guess. So that would be good, and I'm sure by the time we do Training Thursday next week, what day is it? It comes out on the 3rd, so I will hopefully have listened to at least one episode by the time we record Training Thursday.
Exciting stuff. Okay, one more thing. Last Friday we had our first wellness and construction breakfast with Corey Hirsch. It was in Surrey. We had about 70 people there in a room that we could have had 180, just so you're clear. We followed all the COVID protocols.
We were very safe.
We had a buffet breakfast, but it was served by people from the hotel, so no one was touching multiple spoons, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep, registration had plastic in front of us.
Masks everywhere, vax checks, of course. We followed all the protocols. And happy to say that it's been a week and no issues at all.
Not that we've heard.
But fantastic event.
It was great, very, very good.
There's an authenticity and a self-depreciating humor that Corey brings.
Yeah, definitely.
That just at the right moments lightens the mood.
Yes, definitely. So obviously I was there, so I can speak to that as well too. And yeah, there's obviously we're talking about mental health. It is a tougher situation. It's a tougher topic to discuss. But yeah, there'll be a very, very serious paragraph basically, and then he would just make a joke, and then it would lighten the mood enough that you're not crying in your seat in the back row, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I was kind of the political term is staffing Corey. So I was kind of around Corey as people kind of came and went and talked to him before and after. And there is something, it's almost magical about him that magnetizes these conversations out of people in such a gentle, kind way. It's never intrusive, but you start talking to Corey, and then all of a sudden you start unpacking all the stuff, and he just has such a nice way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Really good. Talking about serious issues. I mean, suicide doesn't get more serious than that. But yeah, found ways to kind of lighten it without cheapening it, or without throwing away the message. So anyways, if you're interested at all, icba.ca/Corey, C-O-R-E-Y, for all the events coming up. We're taking him to Kelowna, to Kamloops, to Victoria, to Fort St. John, to Prince George, and I'll let you know a secret. We'll do another one in the Lower Mainland too at the end of the
I would say we need to.
round. And well worth your time, icba.ca/Corey. I think Prince George is next on February 4th.
Yep.
Still some limited seats available. We've got a giant room there, so I think we can take up to 100 people. And I think we have about 70-ish already committed. So if you want to come, it's free. Thanks to our sponsors, Pacific Blue Cross and Solaris Pipeline. Free breakfast. Come hear Corey Hirsch speak. If you're an HR manager, a leader in a company, an executive, a company owner, come hear him speak about mental health and why it's important for you to address these issues with your staff.
Definitely. It's part of our ongoing ICBA wellness program, so we're very proud of it, and we're very happy to have Corey on board with us.
Absolutely. All right. BC's new paid sick day leave, what employers need to know webinar, February the 10th, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. It's free for members.
Yep.
ICBA.ca/courses, or just click the link below to sign up, and we will see you all next week.
Exactly.